afternoon, everyone. I hope everyone has had a successful week 8. Now, I have graded the last essays you sent me at the end of week 7. Just please be sure that if you want the feedback, don't forget to look at the text of your essay. Look at your draft. Look at your final draft. And note where you see those double quote bubble marks. Note where you see those and click on that, because that's where you're going to get your feedback. I haven't written all that much feedback under your grade, but during the text of your essay, I like to give feedback at the points in your essay where the problems are. And that's why you have that double quote bubble mark throughout your draft of your essay. So please be sure to click on those. If you want feedback, you've got 2 more major essays. You've got your week 10 essay and you've got your final essay. So if any of you are not really happy with your grades right now, just bear in mind that you can still do something about it. I know it's week 9 and it's getting awfully late, but you do still have a substantial amount of work left to turn in. Or when I say a substantial amount, what I really mean is you still have half of that 70% of your grade work to turn in. So you've got a total of 4 essays, you've turned in 2, and those have been graded, but now you still have 2 more. So use the feedback to improve on your next essay, which will be due. And I want to point something out about your due date for your week 10 essay. Prior to this, the 2 essays you had to turn in before were both due on Sunday. But this time, the essay is due a little bit earlier because it's got to be graded faster and the grade needs to be posted quicker. You will not see once you hand in the week 10 essay or submit the week 10 essay. Do not expect to see feedback the way that you have with the first 2 essays, because these will need to be graded quickly, the grades posted, and there is less opportunity to benefit from the feedback. So just bear that in mind. But this next essay is going to be due not on Sunday of week 10, but on Friday of week 10. So not this coming Friday, but next Friday. You still have a while to work on it. And so that's one of the things that you need to be working on this week. Your topics, your assignment description for your week 10 essay is in your week 10 folder. So you want to be sure to jump ahead into your week 10 folder so that you can see what you're supposed to be working on. You can choose your topic and you can go ahead and start getting the research done and do free writes and make notes and all the things that you need to do in order to get ready to write the essay. And if you get started now, that means when week 10 comes along, all you really have to do is write the essay itself. So this is a good week to get started on that. Your reading assignments are not that long, although just because they're short doesn't necessarily mean they're simple or easy. We've got a set of poems that you need to look at. And those poems are, of course, listed in your week 9 folder. I have included them on your announcements page as well. And the due dates and specifications of your discussion board assignment are what they have been throughout the rest of the quarter. And I have to say, again, that of all the online classes that I've taught, you have all done probably the best, just in terms of the class total, the total number of students. You have probably done the best in keeping up with those discussion boards of any class that I've taught. Toward the end, in previous classes, I've sometimes had a lot of empty slots on that discussion boards, on the discussion board grades. And of course, that affects the final grade. but you've been keeping up, and I just want to say how much I appreciate it. Your keeping up makes my job easier, and it earns you a better discussion board score, because that's 30% of your grade right there. And some of you have set yourself up. I apologize. Sorry. Got an itch in my foot. You guys have set yourself up very well for that 30% cushion. So let me know if any questions come up as you're getting started on your research essay and reading through the poetry and coming up with answers for your discussion board. I will, as usual, be in my virtual office on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 10 to 11. So if you want to talk with me one-on-one, just come find me and I'll see you then. Good luck and thank you.